Okay, welcome everyone to our first meeting of 2017. Holla! I don't think it's fair that some of you guys can hide your faces because I want to hide my face because I didn't get ready today. Anyway, okay, so announcements. So let's, first of all, are there any new coaches on here? I see one. I see Bobby. I don't see her face. Bobby's on here. Whose coach is she? She yours, Heidi or Alyssa? Oh, maybe she's Jody's. Anyway, welcome, Bobby. and then anyone else that's pretty new? Carlina, hello. I just introduced her today. Say, wave hi, Carlina. She is my coach, my brand spanking new coach. And anyone else? Hi, Bobby. Now we can see her face. For a second. Jody, is Bobby your coach?
Yeah.
Is Bobby your coach?
No, she's Laura Lee's.
Oh, okay. Fun.
Lisa's here too.
Who's here? Lisa? There's Judy.
She's using her carpentry skills to
help you. Hi, Lisa. Awesome.
building.
Hey, I'm gonna you also doing well. Okay, everyone's muted now. Sorry, love you, but okay, we have a good turnout today, and so welcome new coaches. And let me give you a couple announcements first, and then we'll get started on our fun packets. And mine's not printing the rest. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so today, or let's see. So what's going on? We've got the health bet starting on the 9th. And in order to get, for your clients to qualify for the health bet, or even you can qualify for the health bet as well, you have to be in the My Challenge tracker. So hopefully you guys are all in a group somewhere. And your clients, you've added your clients to the My Challenge tracker. It needs to end, your group needs to end after the health bet ends. Am I right? Pretty sure that's correct. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. So just make sure that's the case. But other than that, all you have to do is log 3 workouts a week, like 3 sweaty selfies, and then 5 pictures of your Shakeology a week. And the prize pot is 2 million this time, not 1 million. So that's pretty rad. So I'm trying to get some last minute people in on that. And we're doing things, I'm doing things a little bit different, where I'm going to be adding, if you're a brand new coach, you can be in my group. But if you're not a new coach, I'm really encouraging you guys to step up as leaders and host your own group. Team up with another coach on the team and host your own group, because I think it really helps you take more ownership when it's your group and it's your clients, and you can't just like kick back and be like, here's my client, good luck, you know what I mean? I think you just take more ownership and take on a leadership role when you do that. So that's what I'm encouraging everyone to do. But message me, obviously if you don't have a group or you can't find a partner, message me and I'll help you out, or message your coach. But that's what's starting on the 9th. So hopefully you all are starting a challenge group with the My Tracker app on the 9th, so that you can get hooked up with the health bet. And then on the 16th, Alyssa and some of us are doing a Shakeology group. But we have to be promoting it now so that people will have time. They're not going to buy Shakeology packets from us. They're going to be buying the sampler packet that's like $30. So anyway, we're going to be promoting that really soon. So if you're interested in participating in that free group, stay on after this team call, and we're going to be hashing out the details for that. So that's on the 16th. Don't forget, you guys, on this Saturday is Super Saturday, okay? And if you don't know what that is, or if you've never been, it's time to go. They're amazing. I've been to lots and lots of them. They get you super fired up. It's basically a big training. You do a live workout with a bunch of other coaches locally. So find one locally in your area. And even if you have to drive, I have to drive an hour there and an hour back. So even if you have to drive a little bit, I think it's totally worth it. Plus, it gives you something to post about. You can post pictures of your team, post pictures of your upline team, and videos of you working out. So I think it's an awesome marketing strategy as well to go to that. So everyone, it typically happens Saturday morning from like 9 to noon. So I hope you guys all go. And if you do, post about it in the Team Chic group. I want to hear your takeaways and all that. So that's happening. Did I say the 9th? No, that's this Saturday on the 7th. And then the 23rd, I think we're going to start like some sort of Valentine's group. I haven't to come up with the name, like either a love handles group because I think it'll be a 21-day love handles group that'll take them right through to Valentine's Day. So that's kind of what I'll be promoting around the 23rd. And I don't know that we'll start with prep week because it'll only give them 21 days. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'll give them about 21 days to get all looking hot for Valentine's Day. Anyway, so that's what's coming up for the month of January. Can you guys, and of course we have the new all access annual challenge pack. I always say it wrong. It probably starts with annual. Anyway, that I'm super stoked about. And the commissions are freaking awesome. We all get three success points for it. Some of you guys, Shireen just told us she hit Success Club already. Whoop, whoop. Anyone else? Has anyone else already hit it? Jody, Alyssa, holla. I'm hustling. I'm trying to hit it this week because I don't want to have to worry about it later. So yeah, keep busting booty, guys. So I think that was it. Oh, the other thing was on the 9th, I just posted a little graphic in the Team Chic Biz Builders group, but I very last minute have teamed up with Melissa and a couple other diamond coaches, and we're doing a diamond dash, and it is for everyone. You guys are all invited to the diamond dash. And it starts on the 9th. It goes till like February. Hang on, I wrote down the details. It goes till February 20th. And not every day will be a training. So there will be a training on Monday. And then like a live Q&A on Wednesday or Thursday. And we're going to be doing a buy-in. So if you want to participate, it's going to cost $20 so you can put some skin in the game. But the $20 is going to go towards a prize pot. So anyone that hits diamond will get to split the prize pot. And so I'm doing it with 7 other diamond coaches, including my success partner, Melissa. And basically, you don't even have to be an emerald to do it. You can be a brand new coach, or even if you've lost your diamond rank and you add 4 coaches in an emerald, you'll still qualify for the prize pot. That's only for if you've lost your rank. Everyone else needs to get to diamond or get their spouse to diamond or rank advanced to like 1-star diamond. So we're really excited about it. I'll post more details in the group, but just know it's going to be awesome. And we're doing a kickoff, a 20-minute kickoff call on Thursday night at 7 p.m. So basically in 48 hours. So that is happening. That's starting on Monday too. So if you guys are all pumped up for the new year and you want to hit diamond, push, even if you don't hit diamond, I think it's a great way to push yourself harder. So, and also you'll get to be in success pods of like 2 to 3, depending on the numbers. And anyone, the group that recruits the most will win I can't remember what we decided because we've been hashing out the details all day. I think it was some sort of prize, a Birchbox subscription. I can't remember for sure. Anyway, I'll give more details. We'll all give more details on Thursday. But yeah, I'm excited about it. So, okay, well, let's get started, you guys, with our little 12-week year. How many of you guys have read that book? Raise your hand. A little bit. Yeah, Shireen, I haven't read the whole thing. I got slightly bored halfway through, and I was like, yeah, I get it. But I love the concept. Basically, does anyone want to summarize what it is that read it? So that I'm not talking the whole time. Alyssa, you want to explain?
Yeah. So the 12-week year is basically like that, you know how when we think of like annual goals, we think, okay, it's January, what's my goal for December? And then we think, okay, well, I have until December to reach my goal. So I'm not going to have that sense of urgency like throughout January and throughout February, and you think, okay, it's just one day, like it's not a big deal if I miss one day, or it's not a big deal if I slack off this week because I have all this time to catch up. So it's essentially taking that urgency that we just felt at the end of December to hit all of our goals and putting that into every month or every week, essentially. Because when you take a big goal like that and break it down, and then you only focus on the 12 weeks in front of you, first of all, you're focusing on a smaller goal. So it's less far out there, I guess, but you're still working towards that huge goal of yours. But you also have that sense of urgency. So every day, all of a sudden, makes so much more of an impact than it would if you were just thinking January to December. So it's more of like a mindset change than it is like changing what you're doing necessarily. But I think it's extremely helpful for me, at least, to kind of shift my focus to like only focus on the 12 weeks in front of you and what are you going to do to hit that 12-week goal, and then focus on the next 12 weeks. So your brain isn't in overload, but you also have that like hustle every single day and every single week to really get to where you want to go. So I think pairing that with the Diamond Dash is going to be really helpful. Does that make sense?
Yeah, did that make sense to everyone? I love it just because it's, you know, they always say statistically, like everyone sets New Year's resolutions and then like 2 weeks later, I mean, I don't know about you, but like I already ate sugar. Like you already break half of them. So, so I like that this is just like focused on 3 months at a time, you know, and like crushing those 3 months. And I also like that it breaks it down into 3 kind of focal points, and that's it. So you're like, okay, these are the 3 things I'm going to focus on for the next 3 months. And then I think that really just helps you to focus. So I'm excited about it. Oh, and I was going to tell you guys, but I do think it's important to have like an overall vision of your year. And so before I forget, I'm giving everyone an assignment to make a vision board. Try to find mine from last year. Well, here's mine from 2015. Make a vision board. This is your assignment, and it's due next week, because next week we're going to talk about vision boards, and we're going to share our vision boards, and get inspired by each other's visions. And so this is huge, you guys. Like, every year I do this, I'm always surprised at the things I accomplish. And there's always things, oh yeah, Heidi's showing hers. There's always things that don't necessarily happen for me. And that's fine, you know, you just put it on next year's. And then, but there's some things that do happen, and then I'm like, or they happen in really interesting ways and in ways I didn't expect. So it's really cool to be able to like, to visualize things and then they actually happen. So definitely be thinking of things you're going to put on your vision board, and make one by next Tuesday, because we're going to be sharing these next Tuesday. So I think, again, it's good to have like an overall idea of what you want out from the whole year, because these things haunt me, you guys. Like, I'm such a visual person. I think a lot of us are. And when you have these things like kind of staring you back in the face, especially if you put them somewhere where you see them every day, put them on your phone, put them wherever, then it's like, it keeps you focused. It helps you remember, like, oh yeah, I wrote down that I was going to go on a weekly date with my kid. And so I'm going to do that. That's obviously a priority to me. Anyways, so this way we'll have not only a vision for today, we're going to focus on the next 3 months, and the next week we're going to focus on the whole year. So let's start with page 1. I think I kind of want to skip through this. Some of the stuff I didn't feel like was just like summing up the book. But let's go to everyone skip to page, page 7 is kind of where I want to start. So on page 7, it says, well, see, the thing is, Alyssa, did you fill yours out yet?
Yeah, I did most of it today.
Hey, tell me if this is how I kind of did mine, but like for page 7, I wrote down my 3 focuses, and then on page 8, I took those 3 focuses and broke them down. Is that what you did? Like, is that the right way? Okay. All right. So everyone go to page 7, and everyone, I want you to write and share. Some of you guys share yours, because it's always fun to hear other people's goals. Let's share one thing for the next 12 weeks that you want to accomplish this is going to be specifically in your Beachbody business, not necessarily personal. Like, you can print these off and do one for your personal life or whatever, but I think for today we want to kind of focus on what you want to do for your Beachbody business. So who wants to share one of the things that you have written down or you're writing down right now? By the end of, when will that be? It's 3 by the end of March, basically. Let me look at a calendar really quick. Yeah, 3/31. I know for me, I want to make sure that I hit Success Club 10 every month. Not just 5, but 10. Last month I hit Success Club every month last year, but I didn't. There were a couple months where I didn't hit Success Club 10, and it was so annoying. So this year, I'm hitting it Success Club 10 every month, which is so doable with the new 3-point challenge packs. So that's one of mine. Anyone else have one they want to share?
So I'll share. I had a meeting with Alyssa today, and my goal is to reach diamond status by that exact date. So I am up for the challenge and super pumped.
Awesome. Okay, that's a good one. You could also, I'm going to give you guys some ideas. There's like the leadership ladder. There is, income goals. Maybe you want to make a certain amount each month. Maybe you want to increase your numbers, like your Facebook friends numbers, your Instagram, your, Facebook fans, whatever. So those are just some ideas. Anyone else have some they want to share?
I'll share mine really quick. Okay, so I just put it in the chat too, but I was thinking about this hard today, and I'm in the Josh Coates Health Bet for Your Biz group this month too. So I'm pushing like really big goals. So by the end of 12 weeks, by the end of March, I want to hit 3-star diamond. I add 30 coaches and hit Success Club 30 every month. So it's almost like I feel silly saying that because I feel like it's not going to happen, but that's like aiming super high. But even if you don't get there, like even if I don't get there, I'm still going to be like way further than I am right now. So
yeah, I love it. That's awesome. I just thought of one for me. I want to get my second CBC to diamond, and I'm close, but I got to get some emeralds. So that's my second one. Who else wants to share? Carlina said Success Club. Success Club every month, girlfriend? Yeah. All right, cool. Jody, did you have your hand raised?
Sure. I'm trying to remember what they all are. I don't have my office is all packed up while it's being moved. So I want to have 5 to 10 coaches a month. Success Club 15 minimum per month. I do $1,000 a week by Summit, 5-star Elite by Summit, second CBC to Diamond by February 15th.
By the 15th.
My husband. What?
By the 15th. Is that the cutoff?
Just by mid-February, I'd like to have it to Diamond.
Okay.
Just because I feel like it could be there right now if I push. And then my hubby to 2-star so I can open his second CBC. And
that's too many, Jody. You only get 3. I said that's too many.
Oh.
No, but I just saying, like, I think maybe put your big goals, your overall yearly goals on our vision board, but I think definitely pick like 3 that you really want to focus on these next 3 months. Otherwise, you're going to get overwhelmed.
Well, I got nothing else to do, so. I'm like, there's no reason why my CBC can't be Diamond and Jeff can't be 2-star by the middle of the year.
Okay.
So.
Do it, girl.
Next month.
And let's see.
But I have to do that or I have to go back to photography. So I have to make it pretty.
All right, girlfriend. It's crunch time.
Or we'll go bankrupt. So bankruptcy.
Okay, you got this. Let's see. Courtney was asking what CBC is, and that is your what does it say? A coach business center. Basically, once you hit diamond, and then 2 of your own coaches go diamond, meaning on each leg, so you have 2 diamonds, and you become a 2-star diamond. You get to clone yourself and start a new coach account, and you get to build that one up underneath you. So that's how you can get more income. You can get it to diamond, which will count as one of your own diamonds. So then you could be a 3-star. Anyway, it's a great strategy for income and for rank too. So yeah, but you have to be a 2-star, like Shireen said. Okay.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly. One of mine is to get Joel the diamond. So
Awesome. That's a good one. Is he close?
got 4 coaches under him right now. So yeah, except I gotta get emeralds under him. So
Awesome. Well, then the Diamond Dash will help too for that.
Yep.
Anyone else want to share?
I'll share mine, Kelly.
Okay.
So my goal may be silly, but I want to supplement my average monthly income from my photography business so I can do what I want with my photography and be done with the rest of what I don't want to be shooting. So I broke it down to what I need to make weekly, and that's my goal.
Love it. Yeah, it's like once you know what you really need to do, then the breakdown isn't that hard, you know. Okay, so speaking of breakdown, anyone else want to share before we move to the next page? Okay, let's move to page 8. So you wrote down your 3 goals, right? You're going to write them again at the top, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to break them down into tactics and strategies to get there. So, like, for example, mine is hit SC10 every month, at least. So that means I've got to break it down, that means I've got to sell like 1 to 2 challenge packs a week. Which, I was talking to Alyssa about this. Like we all know that, or hopefully you know, but basically when you talk to 10 people about a challenge pack or whatever, only 10% of them actually sign up. So if you want, you know, like I want to sell 2 challenge packs a week, that means I've got to talk to at least 20 people because only 10% of them are going to sign up. So 20 people that week, you know, per week. So that's kind of how I break it down, is like if I want to sell X number of challenge packs per week, then I got to times it by 10 because, you know, when you talk to people, I mean, I've been talking to a ton of people about the health bet and hardly any of them are actually signing up. So keep that in mind when you're breaking down your goals. And also, for me, I'm going to follow the team calendar. Like, first of all, I got to make the team calendar. But basically, it's all the announcements I told you before. But make that and then follow it. And I forgot to tell you, we are going to do a sneak peek. We always do a sneak peek the last week of every month. So we're going to do that as well. And the last team meeting will be a live Q&A. I want to do one of those again. We haven't done one in forever, and I miss it. It's fun. So anyway, that'll help with recruiting. And for those of you that really have recruiting as a goal, I strongly recommend that you host your own sneak peek into coaching. Like I when I first started, the first 6 months, I kind of piggybacked off Micah, who's my upline coach. I, you know, would put people in her sneak peek. And then I started doing my own and sharing my own story, my own journey, my own thoughts on coaching and everything. And I think when you get personal like that, and when you once again step up as a leader and the authority, then you sign it, you just you just sign up more people that way. And Joelle shared a really good tip. She said that when she promotes her group, she'll actually post the link to the sneak peek group to her, like, because Joelle did her own sneak peek group a couple of months ago, and she would say, hey, if you want in, just here's the link, it was like facebook.com/groups/Joelle's sneak peek or whatever. You can customize the URL in your groups. And so she posted that, and people would just because that's almost sneakier. I think people get a little bit scared about being like, yeah, I'm interested, because they're like, well, I'm kind of interested, but I don't really want you to hound me. So if you post a link, then people are like, oh, I'll just sneakily check it out, So she said that worked pretty well for her. So I recommend you guys trying that, and then doing live videos, and make it, short and sweet, whatever. Just try different things. That's really what you have to do. So, yeah, I'm, hosting a sneak peek every month at least. That'll help me with recruiting and hitting Success Club too, because you get points when a coach signs up as well. All right, who wants to break down their goals now? Heidi, you want to break down yours? Calling you out, girlfriend. Everyone's being too quiet.
Yeah, you are. Okay, well, so I have on here that I want to add 2 to 3 coaches a week. So I figure if that is the case, then I need to first be, messaging at least 20 to 30 people about coaching.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And then I need to be connecting with probably at least that many new people per week as well. And then I need to, let's see, I don't know. I should probably have a set coach information area if I'm going to be adding coaches every week, or some kind of plan for every other week to do a coach event so that I'm just following up with people.
Yeah.
The following week. So
you do you talk to people or people about coaching on the phone?
yes, when I can. They're hard to get on the phone sometimes.
Yeah. I think that's a good place. If I don't have somewhere for them to go to check it out, I typically try to get them on the phone and talk to them.
Okay. I will put that down.
Maybe even setting a number of okay, I want to talk to this many coaches on the phone, this many prospects on the phone per week.
Okay.
And that means that you got to be talking about coaching every freaking day. in your posts,
Yes.
But it's not that hard to do, because if you think about it, you're working every day. So there's always something. You can always be like, oh yeah, I think sometimes we forget to because some of the little things we do, we forget, oh, I'm setting up, I'm messaging my new coaches today to get them all set up for the group, or I'm adding them to the app, talking about just little things like that, or shouting out your coaches, shouting out your clients. There's just so many ways you can, little things you can mention that you're doing.
Right.
That you just have to get creative.
I'm going to have to dig into this stuff. I'm so close to getting my rank back, though. And Matt's growing, too, so.
Awesome. That's exciting. Hi, Matt, by the way. Okay, cool. Anyone else want to break down one of their goals? Danielle.
Okay, so one of my goals was to hit Success Club every month. So pretty much everything that you've already said, Kelly. So basically talking to 10 times the amount of people that I want to sell to. I basically have a goal to get 3 sales every month so that I can get Success Club 5. But I mean, ideally I would get more, but I kind of made it a little more actionable by setting myself a set schedule. So on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm going to spend an hour and a half. Like I'm doing like my time blocks, because that was one of the things too in the 12-week year, to make sure that you're actually doing it and following it, right? So I'm like, Sundays, I'm going to create my weekly schedule, and then I have those specific time blocks on those days where I'm actually going to do everything and do my power hour and do my checklist and follow up with people. And I think by actually having like a set schedule, it'll make me actually do it and follow through with it.
Love it. Yeah, I think that's so smart. Used to have like, I used to talk a lot about message Mondays and what's up Wednesdays and follow up Fridays, just like stuff like that. It's like a trigger for me to be like, oh crap, it's Friday. Like I need to follow up with all these people. Or so I think that's a great idea. Like picking a day of the week, and like Social Sunday is when, and this might help you too, Heidi, is like maybe on Sunday, you're planning out your posts a little bit in advance. Like this has helped me so much, you guys. I don't post things that happen to me as they happen. I kind of just post like, I don't post in real time anymore, which has been, it's just a lot less stressful, because I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I have to post this food I'm eating right now. Or like, oh my gosh, my kids are being cute, I have to post this moment right now. Like, it's just been nice to be like, oh, I'll save this for later, or do you know what I mean? And just kind of plan them out in advance. And I noticed that a lot of the popular bloggers and things like that, that is how they post. So, you know, maybe taking Sunday to like plan out some of your posts, and some things you can do in real time, which I do, but it's nice to know that like, oh, I don't have to post every moment as it happens right then, you know, because I already have a plan for what I'm posting that day. And that way you can also too make sure that you're like posting about, that you have a plan for what you're going to say about coaching, or what you're going to say about your challenge group, or that you know you reach a quota of posting so much food, or so many recipes, or whatever it is. So anyways, yeah, I like that, having days. It's brilliant, Danielle. Anyone else want to break down their goals? Allie, were you raising your hand? It says there's like a hand by your face, but I can't see you. I mean, I can't hear you. Okay. Anyone else want to share? Megan, I want to hear your adorable accent. Bye, Shireen.
Oh no, not today's the day to hear that. Well, I had the same goal 1 as you did with the SC10, so that's pretty much been covered. My goal 2 was what Shireen mentioned, and that's getting the husband to diamond. And basically that comes down to recruiting, which has always been my weakest link. So just got to really dive hard into focusing on more techniques with that. I've gotten better with the posting.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys haven't seen, especially the new coaches, if you haven't seen the graphic, we need to just post it again. Kelly gave us a challenge in November, I think, and there was a graphic in Team Chic on 22 different ideas for coaching opportunity posts. And that helped me so much, because I'm one of those people who comes up with like
the same 3 ideas all the time for posting about coaching, and I just needed something fresh. And when she posted that graphic, it was really, really helpful. So I'm going to go back and look at that again because I also saw Micah posted it today. So I'm going to go back and look at that and maybe even make a list of ideas, and, you know, I can go through them later, like you said, pre-made posts. And then getting people on the phone is something I don't do. I've tried. I'm always shut down. So we're going to see if we can do better about getting people on the phone.
I have a couple. Sorry, were you finished?
No, go ahead.
I have some ideas for you. One is to maybe, if recruiting is something you really, really want to focus on these next 3 months, maybe make that graphic like your phone wallpaper. So that you're just like, okay, crap, what am I going to post about? Oh, there's 22 ideas right here on my phone. So that's one idea. The other is, I think you need to do your own sneak peek group, Megan, so that people can hear your adorable accent all the time.
Yeah, I tried that the last time I did one, which was November, I think. And nobody was in there. Yes. I mean, I had people in there who had just signed. But, you know, that was somewhat irrelevant for them.
Yeah.
So I have got the baseline started for that. Videos are done for it. I've just got to 100% implement it. So, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, and maybe even, here's an idea for all of you, is that you don't have to start a new group every time. Like, keep it the same group so that you'll have past people in there that are watching your videos every month that you do a new like sneak peek, so that people might hop on that have been, you know, maybe from November, Megan, that they might hop on and be like, oh, what is she talking about? You know what I mean? And then just keep that same group and then keep adding it, and then post links like Joelle did. Did you do that? Did you ever try the link thing that Joelle was talking about?
No, but I heard you mention that earlier. That's a good idea.
Yeah. And what was my other thing? And you could always team up. If it scares the crap out of you to do it by yourself, team up with one other coach, and you guys can like keep each other accountable and be like, okay, you're going to talk about this, I'll talk about this, blah, blah, blah. And you can like share, you know, put your people in the group. She puts her people in the group. And then I had one more idea. Oh, the phone thing. Okay, so here's what I say to people when I try to get them on the phone. I really don't say like, do you want to chat on the phone? I don't give them the option. I say, can you chat today or tomorrow? Like, it's like you're chatting with me. Is it today or is it tomorrow? And so I think that just saying like, you know, what time works for you today or tomorrow? Instead of saying, do you want to chat on the phone? Because generally people will be like, ignore that or whatever. So I'll be like, can you chat today at 10 a.m. or tomorrow? Like, even give them a time or whatever. But I feel like that has worked well for me. And sometimes, you know, they ignore me still or whatever. But I think that's worked better than when I've said, can you chat on the phone, or do you want to chat on the phone? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Alyssa, she says, what time works for you? Let's set up a phone call. And people are pretty responsive usually. And you could even like say, let's text, or let's, you know what I mean? But
yeah. There's someone thousand. Give her at least one.
What? Is someone talking to me or the? Okay. Anyways, oh, here's another one. Here's one of my other ones. So I want to start doing live videos more. That I keep seeing things about how live videos are huge for social media, and we need to be like tapping into that. So I'm doing what Danielle said, and I decided to do, I have a hard time knowing what to talk about, so I don't really like to not have a topic. I'm just kind of like that. Some people can ramble. That's awesome. Like, more power to you if you can do that. But I like to have a topic and a purpose. So I'm going to start doing Fashion Friday tips every Friday. And I haven't decided if I'm going to go live on my personal page or if I'm going to go live in a Facebook group and then just share it to my personal page. I don't know. I'd love your feedback. But anyway, so that's my third goal, is to do live videos every Friday. So I probably, to break that down, and I'm also going to be doing them on Instagram too. So it's going to be on Facebook and on Instagram because that's new and exciting, and it's a great way to connect with people and for people to see your personality. So, okay, Megan says go live on my page. Yeah, on my fan page. Is that what you mean? No, personal page?
Yeah, do it on your personal page because I just feel like you're just going to get more traction.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, and every time I go live on my page, which you have a whole lot more followers, it may be slightly better. But the pages, I feel like it's not like it's going to notify people, hey, Kelly Friends Fitness and Fashion or whatever it is now live. I don't ever see pages are going live in my feed. Do you guys ever see that?
No, that's a
but
good
I
thing.
always see, oh, well, this person is live.
That's a really
You
good
know? And I just feel like you're going to get more viewers. And then, of course, with Instagram, it's different. It's more like being a public page, you know, but it's still giving them a touch of your personality.
Yeah.
Which I haven't tried yet. I haven't went live on Instagram. Has anybody else gone live?
I have. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't save it anywhere. It just disappears. Like, it doesn't even show up in your Instagram stories. So that annoys me because I'm like, I want it to be somewhere for, you know, but it's like, it's only live and then it's gone.
They'll probably come up with something.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Kind of link it to something later for videos.
But it does notify you. Have you guys noticed that you get notifications when people go live on Instagram?
Yeah.
So live video is where it's at, peeps. So that's one of my goals. That means I have to actually like get dressed on Fridays. But yeah. And I was going to say something about that. Oh, okay. So if I'm going to do it on my personal page, and then I'm going to take it, I'm going to share it to a Facebook group, share it to my fan page, and that will make it go even more, be seen by more people anyways. So that's a good plan. Thanks for helping me with that. So yeah, I just need to come up with content. So maybe that'll be how I break it down is like, okay, if I have a list of content, then there's no excuses. Maybe I need to even set a time, like every Friday at 10 a.m.
Kelly?
Yeah?
I have a really great idea for your posts because I just randomly, I've noticed that a lot of, like when you post where your items are from, they're usually from really budget-friendly stores. So I think it would be cool for some of your videos to kind of tell people how you shop at those like thriftier stores, because you find really great things that never look like they should be from those stores. Yeah. So if you tapped into that would be really good. I know I would listen to it for sure.
Sweet. Okay. Let's do that.
You know something else, Kelly? One thing I was thinking as far as like the whole live video thing, don't feel pressure to do the exact same thing every week. So say you just have a week where you're like, I seriously don't know what to talk about for Fashion Friday. Switch it up and do something totally different. Because I was thinking about doing Tasty Tuesday videos, but I'm like, what if I am not in my kitchen and able to really go live about a specific recipe or whatever it is? Well, then I'll just pick something else that week and go live for something else. I just think it's more important to be consistent with being live and showing who you are, as opposed to being consistent with the same thing. Even though I have no doubt you could probably do a fashion video every Friday. I just know I probably couldn't do a tasty recipe live in my kitchen every single Tuesday. Like, I know something would come up and it would totally bomb me over, but I don't know. As long as you're consistent with doing something weekly, I feel like you've still hit your goal.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good point, because it's true. Sometimes, like, if you're like, okay, I'm going to, you know, I think a lot of women generally were like perfectionist procrastinators. And if you did like Tasty Tuesday, you'd be like, oh, but I don't have all the meals, and oh, my kitchen's dirty, and you know. But if you're just like, no, I'm going to do a live video every week. And for me, if I pick a day, like Danielle was saying, like, you pick a day, and you don't always have to do it. I mean, I don't always have to do it on Friday. But generally, I'm going to try to do it on Fridays, because Fridays are slower days for me, like work-wise. Then I'll reach my goal. So good point, Megan. Okay. Any other thoughts? It's been a good chat, you guys. Any other goals you want to break down? Basically, that was the main part of the 12-week year that I wanted to go through. And then I'm going to let you guys kind of go through the rest on your own with like blocking, you know, time blocking and all that. But I think just it's important to really focus on those three main goals for the next 3 months, because then you don't get overwhelmed and it's totally doable. And I think also another important thing is to put them somewhere. I had mine like on my microwave, which I'm never going to see that. I'm going to forget about them. So putting your 3 goals by your desk, by your toilet paper, by, you know, your mirror, somewhere where you're going to look every day and they're going to haunt you. So I think that's key too, because you can write all this stuff and be like, yeah, I'm totally fired up, and then forget about it like tomorrow. So don't forget about it. Anyone else want to share any thoughts or anything before we wrap it up? Okay, well, I'm glad you guys hopped on. I think this is awesome to chat about together. Hopefully you guys are fired up for this year. I'm very fired up. And the thing I love about the 12-week year is he says you don't need a new year to do this. You can, you know, like in 3 months, we can like go make new resolutions. And so anyway, so you guys work on this, finish it out, and then put your goals in front of you so you can see them, and then let's make this new year amazing. All right.
Can I say one thing? I just thought of it, and it's like the silliest thing ever, but I saw it on Instagram and I thought it was the coolest idea ever. It's this, I'll have to send it to, I'll send it in the team or something. But basically it's this one girl, she wrote all of her goals on, I don't know if you guys can see it, on like little lollipop sticks.
Oh, yeah.
And she has it in a bowl on her desk so she can see it. And then when she accomplishes each of those individual goals, she writes the date on it and takes it out of the bowl. So I thought that was kind of cool, because it's like you can see everything every single day when you get up. And it's kind of like, okay, this is all the stuff I have to do. But then as you do it, you just take it out and it's one less.
Nice. That's cool. I also I've been hearing everyone talk about their word, and I posted in our team about having a word for the year. And I think that helps stay focused too, you know, it's like picking one word for the year and doing, you know, focusing on that word all year long. So kind of keeps you focused as well. So don't forget your assignment this week. Make your vision board and bring it next Tuesday to our team PJ party, and we'll share them all. We'll talk more goals, more annual goals. And so don't forget. But thanks you guys for hopping on. And if any of you guys want to stay on and hash out the details of the Shakeology free group, it's not really free because it's $30 for them to buy their shake. What are you calling it, Alyssa? Shakeology sampler group?
I don't have a name for it yet. That was just
okay.
As far as I got.
But yeah, if you guys want to stay on and figure that out, then please stay on. If not, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Sorry. Okay, cool. Everyone's staying on. All right, Alyssa, I'm going to turn it over to you to discuss.
So I was thinking when I was planning out my January, I was thinking of just doing a free group, like a 5-day thing on the 16th. But then I was like, well, with this whole all access pack, like for, Shakeology, I mean, the whole year of program sells itself pretty much. But if we leverage Shakeology and really add value to it, you guys haven't watched the Shakeology Surge video yet, you have to watch that. Shakeology has never been something that I've really put a lot of focus on, just because I didn't understand the value of it up until recently. And I don't like blowing smoke up people's butts. Like, I want to know what I'm talking about before I tell people something. So listen to that video and watch it, because Shay Stanford, if you don't know who she is like Shakeology queen. Like, she knows everything there is to know about it. And she explains it in a way that's so easy to explain to other people. So my intention with this group is that it would run I think there's 7 samples in that pack, right? 7? I don't know.
Let me look. Let me look it up.
So it would basically run, I've never run a Shakeology sampler group before. I think I tried. I actually think Courtney was supposed to be in it back in May or something, and then I just never ended up doing it because nobody wanted to do it. So it's basically just a 7-day, you try one new recipe a day, but in that you're explaining why Shakeology is so valuable, what it does for us, the benefits of it. And then hopefully we can transition them to a month-long Shakeology pack with that all access pack. And then either they join for for a visual. So it would start on the 16th. And then if they finish it and they love it, then they could buy that all access pack and then they could join that. We wouldn't really have it for the 21-day group just because of shipping, but they would have it for February, and then they could join our group for that. So just kind of building that momentum and not waiting until our February group to promote that, but kind of leveraging, first of all, a few extra bucks in your pocket from commission from those packs, but also building those relationships based on Shakeology and kind of the nutritional side of things, because it's kind of a no-brainer with the all access on the fitness side of it. So I think really understanding Shakeology is going to be super huge for this pack.
Yeah, and I like that they have to become one of our clients to get it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I always think groups like that are, worth the time. So I just looked it up, Alyssa. It said it comes with 1 cafe latte, 1 chocolate, 1 vanilla, 1 strawberry, 1 green berry, 1 chocolate vegan, 1 tropical strawberry vegan. So I think that's 7. It says a 7-day sampler.
Yep.
So yeah, that's awesome. And I think it's $34.95. Is that what you have, at least in America?
I haven't checked. It's something like that. The only thing is, because I've already purchased one, I can't buy another one. You can't buy one if you've already purchased it as a coach. But I think I can buy one under Nick still.
Yeah, it's $34.95.
Okay, so that's pretty good. I mean, that's a really good way to get people's feet wet with it, and they have a full week of trying it. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I've never, like I said, run one before. So if anybody has, or I know that Shireen shared with me, I haven't checked it out yet, but Shireen shared with me a script, a format that they used, Joelle and Jody used last year. So
yeah, I'm in the group with them. I did several sampler groups last year and have never converted anybody. So it's time to change that. But what I do is I have extra on hand that's in the packets. And so I just ship it out. I actually had somebody message me at random yesterday and tell me that they wanted to try it. So I've already sold a sampler pack. But I doubt I'll wait to put him in the group. I'll probably just link him up to my recipes and my info and stuff. But still build that relationship there, obviously. But there's a script that they do. There's like a daily check-in. You talk about what flavor you had and maybe share the recipe you used. And then there's also another post that's made during the day that's informative, talking about maybe an ingredient or the benefits. And so it's like constant push promotion of why the product's so awesome throughout the entire week. But I mean, you can obviously don't have to copy that exact thing, but that's the way they did it. And then obviously at the end, we asked how you felt. How was this week? What was different? In the past with me, the people who have ordered and done it have been kind of flaky. And that if you don't do it the full 6 days in a row, or you're not going to get the full benefits of it. And so I think that may be the problem with the conversion rate that I've had, is they're not realizing, despite my telling them, you need to do this for a full week straight, even if you don't start on the exact day we start on. Whatever day you start on, you need to do it for the full 6 days, 7 days, and then, go from there. But anyway, so I'm anxious to try this again and hopefully turn things around for my conversion rate.
Yeah, I know I haven't really had a lot of success. I only did it once though, but I think this is I say we just follow.
Have any of you guys watched the Chic? Sorry, there was a lag.
No, I missed it.
It's so helpful for real. Like, I feel like there's so many points in there that we can create an amazing group just based on the information from that. Addressing concerns, like addressing the cost in the group. Not just sharing ingredients, but saying why is it so expensive? And breastfeeding, pregnant, addressing all the concerns, like the FAQs. The nutritional side of it, Shay Stanford went over the diet cycle, and I actually made a video and posted it in our prep week today. But when we diet and we cut calories, that we're also cutting the nutrients that our body needs to function properly. So when we supercharge our body with those nutrients, but we still cut those calories, then we're functioning on that same level or higher, but we're also losing weight at the same time. So it's just, you gotta watch it.
Is that in our Team Chic Facebook group?
I can post the link. If you just YouTube Shakeology search, it'll pop up.
Okay. I swear it was during one of our team meetings or something.
Yeah, it was. I listened to the recording later on.
Okay.
Yeah. It's over 2 hours, Alyssa.
I know, but there's different sections. So there's different.
All right, and we're live. Hi everyone.
Oops,
my name's Jamie Shepherd.
I found it, obviously. Yeah, it's 2.5 hours. So what part can we actually watch?
I honestly would watch the entire thing, whether you break it up or what. I mean, I don't have the breakdown of what exactly each section starts at. But I think Shay Stanford is an hour and a half in. So at least her video is really helpful.
Okay. I'll post it in our group. Or do you want to post it because you love it so much? I post way too much in our group. I'm going to let you post it.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything as far as a script or anything. I haven't looked over the one that Shireen sent me, but if everybody's all for it, then I think it's going to be an awesome group.
Okay. Yeah, I think it will be amazing. And do we want to call it a Shakeology sample group? Or we did it once where we called it was a really cute name. It was Do you remember it, Megan? It was like ditch the Starbucks or
I
soda.
did one. I don't know if it was in September, or October. We called it SOS Shakeology, and I loved that. Someone send Shakeology or whatever, and I thought it was so cute. But I remember the Starbucks thing you were talking about, because that was a really neat way to compare cost. Because people will happily go out and spend $5 to $7 on a cup of coffee, and of course I don't like coffee, so I can't really relate. But there are like awesome graphics already made that we don't even have to make, that you can Google, that compare Starbucks and Shakeology.
Yeah.
So that's an opportunity there whenever we talk about the price, to be able to share that graphic.
Yeah, it was such a cute name. I loved it. It was I cannot remember for the life of me. It was like it had a little alliteration. It was like something about
your Starbucks or something.
Something like ditch your Starbucks or soda. We'll have to.
I know what you're talking about, and I'm bound to still have it on here. I'm gonna find it.
I know. I'll probably remember it like 2 a.m. I don't know. I can't remember for the life of me, but maybe it's in our team group. Anyway, it probably doesn't matter what we call it. Like, we can each probably call it individually different things, and then so. But I think that we should use the posts that they use. That's kind of what we did. And then, if you can think of anything else, Alyssa, like if there's some from the surge that you're like, oh, we definitely need to add this or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can definitely go in and like revise stuff. But then because it's starting on the 16th, we'll want to, it depends on how many days you guys want to feel like you need to promote for it. But if it starts on the 16th, then they'll want to order by the 9th, which is Monday. Which means promoting, I was going to start promoting on Thursday, just to kind of get my shiz going tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then even Monday, because that's the last day to order. So it's a solid 5 days right there.
Okay, what ideas do you have for I know one time I did, I fanned out my Stitch Shakeology and I put it in front of my face. I did a picture like that. That was kind of fun. What ideas do you all have for promo posts for it, Sometimes it's hard to be creative with that.
I have no idea. I'll probably just do a picture of something with a bag of Shakeology, but I'm all out of my samples. I've been sending out samples like crazy.
What did you do, Megan? Do you remember?
I have some photos with Shakeology that I had done when I had my other pictures made. So I just pulled those, and some of them had my face in them, some of them don't. And then, because we usually post about it more than once, so I would use one of those photos. And then the next time I post about it, it would be more of a selfie type thing, maybe even with the Shakeology that's made as opposed to the packet. Mm-hmm. So that's how I did it.
Yeah.
You have a Shakeology recipe, like a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, even the professional photo that I had done, I would bring it into Word Swag and put info on it and make it more like a graphic type thing, so that people weren't like, oh, that's just a bag of Shakeology, oh, this is Megan's post. So, I can go back and look, but I don't think I actually did one with a recipe on it. That's a good idea.
I found the name. It's on our We did it last February. It was called Swap Your Starbucks.
There you go.
Swap Your Starbucks. I knew it was cute. It was Swap Your Starbucks / soda. So you
I remember that. I couldn't find it though, but I think it's because I didn't create it.
I'm down to use that name if you guys want to just.
Yeah, I want to use that name. I think it's so cute. So yeah. But yeah, Jody had it. Jody and Joel had it so organized. They had all the graphics. They had all the wording, everything. So I don't feel like we need to reinvent the wheel unless you see it with something for that.
Yeah.
And then we take days, I think they even had like an AM and PM post. So we could kind of Megan,
Who was angrily typing?
Somebody asked me about the health bet. What is it? I did not hear anything. What did you say?
We're just laughing at you because you're typing so loud.
I'm on 2 computers. Sorry. I've got 2 going at the same time. And Alyssa's like laughing to tears. Girl, I had one of the moments the other day. Don't even go. Lois thinks I'm going nuts. I mean, it was pouring. Okay, so what I miss? You really were only talking about the typing?
Talking about doing the posts, signing up for AM and PM posts. That was all. And then we were making fun of you like nonstop. No, I'm just kidding.
It happens.
Okay, swap your Starbucks. I like the idea. Thursday, I'll probably do Thursday night. Okay, good plan, you guys. What else? Do we need to figure out any other details?
Everything's pretty much set up. I mean, I can create a group if you want. And then is everybody here? I think Shireen wants to do it too. Well, I'll post in the team page, and then whoever wants to be like an admin, I'll make them an admin.
Okay.
Are there graphics for Swap Your Starbucks already?
It's possible. I should see if we have the actual group. Let me look really quick. Nope.
Okay. It'll be easy.
Oh, look. This girl that I got the idea from, she did a post that said, would you swap your Starbucks for superfoods for 7 days? And then she said, 7-day superfood sampler available, plus a free clean eating meal plan from me for December only. Drop your email below to snag one. Vegan option available. Anyway, and it has a really cute picture of a shake. So we could throw in a free clean eating meal plan too. Just an idea.
Everybody could take like one day and do the meal plan. If there's like 7 of us, it would be perfect.
I already have one.
Yeah, we have one already that we can just give them. Anyway, I don't see the group. So I don't know. If I find it, I'll message you. I don't know what happened to the group, but okay. But yeah, if you guys search the word swap your Starbucks / soda, you'll find a bunch of posts from our friends. Megan, I see your post. In fact, I'm going to show you guys really quick. Your screen. Look at this. Can you guys see it? Megan's post about it.
Oh, yeah.
There's Natasha's post about it. Blah, blah, blah. Here's mine.
Yep.
Here's Jamie's. Oh, there's the one I was talking about with my eyeballs. Anyway, someone did this, just this picture, stock photo. So anyway, there's some ideas. All right, cool. I'm excited.
Me too.
Okay, we can even, let's start a message thread for those that are doing it.
Okay. I'll post to check out the Surge video in Team Chic. And then anybody who wants to be an admin, then I don't know, start a thread with that. And then we can figure out like the group and everything.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Have a good night, everyone.
All right, bye.
Bye.